Yeah, so I grew up on an island, a French island called Réunion, and it's as it really defines itself, it's a reunion of different ethnicity, races, and I myself, I have like a French background from France, from like a white family, and then a part of me is from China. So I used to. Well, I grew with both cultures, and but in general, Reunion was, uh, I think, came from a lot of history of slavery at the beginning, and eventually there was many like different population that came in from India, from Pakistan, from Africa, from Europe. So I couldn't, growing up, I couldn't really tell the difference in colors because everyone was really kind of mixed up together. And I think that was really the beauty of the island. It's that diversity and being able to go to school with just different friends and from different backgrounds, different races, and it worked out really well. I remember all the church and mosque and temples, being the same kind of same zone or area in my town, in the cities, and it was just fine. So I think I was pretty lucky to have that exposure, and that really opened my eyes, and it really shaped my just the way I'm seeing things in general. Yeah, very different, very different culture and system altogether. I I could have studied in Reunion Island, but options were very limited, very limited. So basically, you have to leave, and it's tough for everyone. It's tough for everyone to leave home, especially from a tiny island. Anyway, you have to leave to have more options, and it's very different, very different. We don't have any scholarship, or sports will not give you any edge or any value in order to get into school or university. So again, and sometimes it's like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, you do a lot of sports, you're a champion, oh, okay, good for you, but that's not going to help you at all. Okay, so very different from here. But I did decide to continue on my education with my parents and my coaches. We were like, okay. And since the beginning, since I was like 13, 14, we were like, Terry, we're going to support you, but we are teaming together, and we want you to grow as a player and as a person. So you have to continue your studies, and you have to go to university. And I'm like, okay, fine. So that one place it was in Paris, where there was a little bit of an arrangement and special scheduling for us athletes. It was the National Institute in France, in Paris. So I was able to get there to join, and then I could study and train at the same time. So that was nice. And then I moved from Paris. I moved to Marseille to continue as well university and playing on the tour. Yeah. So as a player, I didn't see like a majority of certain categories like playing squash. Unlike the US, I think squash was in general more accessible to people in different countries, and with public courts, public facilities. So a lot of different backgrounds, and honestly, not like the image that we can have here in the US, of the sport of, just private clubs and private schools, super prep. But I think it was very different. So I was able to mix up and to make a lot of good friends, with everyone, to be honest. So yeah. Yeah, so what a journey, what an adventure at 18. It is, yeah, it was amazing. Just and powerful in the same time. So of course I had bad times, like bad period of time, you know, having to deal with doubts and losses sometimes, couple of injuries, but in general, traveling was just great, just to meet different people, different ways of life and countries. That was just incredible. Going to Australia from India, Pakistan, and South America, well, North America, of course, and the whole Europe. That was extraordinary. I think that gave me a lot of humility as well, because when I would find myself in countries sometimes, you know, struggling in different places of the world, it would remind me how lucky I was to just to be where I was and to be in France. And I realized, you know, traveling, that, you know, things can be much worse. Remember some parts of Pakistan or even India, that was mind-blowing to see people in the street and sleeping, and kids just living in the street. So I think it really fueled me in terms of, okay, I'm lucky to do that. I understand what's going on. I want to be humble, and I want to respect others. And if I can help, that's great too. So, and even in my sport, trying to give back, I think that's what it was. I had a lot of energy to try to make something out of, you know, my potential and try to achieve things with my background, but I was also keen and eager to give back and to share things. So yeah.